Sometimes my brain can get attached to things without me even realizing, like how the smell of spaghetti being brought out on a shaky tray by a server so focused on not dropping it starts to feel like home. Now, I don't really mind the early Sunday mornings when there's still dew on the grass.
Hanahaki disease is a disease where the victim of unrequited or one-sided love begins to vomit or cough up the petals and flowers of a flowering plant growing in their lungs, which will eventually grow large enough to render breathing impossible if left untreated. In the heart of my botanical haven, you planted your seeds, birthing an entire garden in me.
I'm sorry, I never hold your gaze when you seem so insistent on holding mine, but it still bothers me looking into the eyes of familiarity and feeling unwelcome. You are not welcoming. I'm done looking into your eyes for you to steal the life out of mine.
Why do you diminish my courage because my words don't ring in the expected pattern? I'm sorry you can't predict the sound. Trust that I want to disappear more than do you do. Do I have to repeat the fragmented ones that are fragile for your gratification to compare?
I wait at that apartment of the ornate German Renaissance style. How sickening it is that he would preach to forsake possessions and yet live in such grandeur. I resent that he knows nothing of the struggles regular people go through, or the tortured thoughts that go through my head.
Before I'm gone, tell them that my heart belonged to art, that I spent every spare second with the pencil in my right hand drawing until nightfall appeared, and to which every breath I spent over my paper was closest to my last, that each day was a new beginning for me to represent my creative and non-captive mind. Tell them that science is my favorite subject, mostly chemistry, although biology was a close second, that lab reports brought color to my homework, and the friends who looked up to me within classes gave me a sense of belonging.
I'm awakened on an early Monday morning, my bright silhouette casts shadows upon those below me. Footsteps echo through once silent hallways, every footstep growing louder than the last. Small rhythms begin to form as the day goes on. The keys on a laptop click, click, clicking away.
The morning air frost reminds me of June. Not because the sun shines and the world awakens, but it's like our earth is trying to sing us a song after being silent for so long. And I stopped to think, have the winter mornings always been like this? Yeah, no, I don't know, but as I lay in bed, thoughts of what was and what now is raced through my head, and I realized that nothing will ever be the same.
Memories of an eternal winter and my inherent faith in my instincts are woven into my genes. The stories of struggle spill from my spine and seep into the saturated color of my wings. I'm a prisoner to the propulsion to flee to the south that my ancestors passed down to me. My body is a fragment of night burdened by the bruise of my wings.
Dear scars, you are burning seas and the scent of charred skin. Your walks down the streets with eyes glued to me, but when I look clearly and wipe the blood off my pupils, I see them stare at you. Disgust, distaste, grotesque are their gazes, and in my gut it burns again. I feel intestines sever with slow, dull, hot knives.
You platinum blonde, two-faced, backstabbing bitch!